Most human experiences involve some level of pain or suffering, right? The nature of a human incarnation is that of suffering, right? Grief being one kind of suffering. And so I go into depth in the book, but when we can even show up to our suffering with gratitude, because we've been given the gift of life, and specifically in grief, you've been given the gift of love. And so grief is an exhibition of love, right? And so we can even have gratitude in that moment of pain, in that moment of suffering. And then that can help transcend that suffering into even greater soul growth. Nobody told you that you had to incarnate, but incarnating inherently meant that you would have experiences of suffering, such as grief, and showing up to those moments of suffering in gratitude. Okay, that's not an easy thing to do. There's some practice there. We need to exercise our gratitude muscle to get to that point. But once we have the ability to even experience our suffering, such as grief, with gratitude, that means that our soul is having that soul growth experience that it wanted through the incarnation to a greater amplitude, to a greater depth than it would have if we were like trying to squash the suffering or run away from the suffering or ignore the suffering.
We don't want to suffer. I know that. And I also know that the greatest growth we get, or those opportunities we have to make a difference for another, all come from our suffering.